The world is full of opulence and extravagance, and the most affluent people often indulge in the most expensive things. From luxurious cars to expensive jewelry, people with deep pockets spend millions of dollars to own the rarest and most exquisite items. In this video, we will explore some of the most expensive things in the world that only the richest can afford. The most expensive things in the world are not just limited to luxury goods like yachts and jewelry, but can also include rare items with historical significance, such as ancient artifacts and manuscripts. These items are often passed down through generations and can fetch millions of dollars at auctions. In addition, the cost of some items is also influenced by their exclusivity, limited production, or high demand, making them even more valuable. While most of us may never be able to afford these extravagant possessions, they offer a glimpse into the world of extreme wealth and the heights of human creativity and craftsmanship. The top 10 is Paul Gauguin's Nafia Faa Ipoipo painting, which cost $300 million. The father of primitivism, Paul Gauguin, set sail for Tahiti in 1891 in quest of a poetic paradise where he could produce pure, primitive art. In his effort to uncover spiritually pure nations that had not been modernized, he desired to leave European culture, technology, and customs behind. Gauguin painted, "When Will You Marry?" during his first trip to Tahiti. Two ladies, one dressed in traditional Tahitian clothing and the other in missionary garb, appear in Gauguin's prior works. This seeming discrepancy in dress is indicative of Tahiti's fast social transition during the period. Primitivism is easily recognized in this picture due to its exaggerated, idealized depiction of shapes, vivid shades, and warped sense of perspective. Paul Gauguin's use of color was a big step forward, and it led to the styles of Fauvism and Expressionism. The top 9 is the Dream Jet, BBJ 787, which cost $300 million. For the Dubai Air Show, the doors to the world's largest and most luxurious private plane were opened. Dearjet, a private aviation firm, contracted UAS, one of its key partners, to manage all charter operations for the first private Boeing 787 Dreamjet. With its fully equipped entertainment lounge, dining area, and bedroom, all of which have a 42-inch TV, it's easy to understand why. Each master bedroom has its own dressing space and bathroom with a two-person shower. Passengers will be handed tablets to use to make requests to flight attendants and change the entertainment in the cabin. The plane is also part of Boeing's line of business jets, which are used by very rich people who want the privacy of a private jet but need a plane the size of an airliner for their frequent flights. The top 8 is Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi painting, which cost $450 million. Salvator Mundi was considered to have disappeared forever at one point. Sir Charles Robinson acquired the picture, which had been missing since 1763, in 1900, believing it to be the work of Leonardo's pupil Bernardino Luini. Following that, it was auctioned off again in 1958, this time at Sotheby's in England, for $125. It vanished again until 2005, when it was ultimately bought at a small American auction house. Even though several prominent Renaissance art professionals questioned the attribution to Leonardo, the picture sold at Christie's in New York in November 2017 for $450,312,500, a new record price for the artwork. Salvator Mundi, Savior of the World, is a half-length figure of Jesus Christ staring straight ahead, gripping a crystal ball in his left hand and lifting his right in blessing. The top 7 is Villa Leopolda, which cost $506 million. The magnificent Villa Leopolda may be situated on the heights of Villefranche-sur-Mer, near the Cairo Pass, between Nice and Monaco, with a stunning view of the Mediterranean. It is regarded as one of the most expensive cities in the world, ranking among the top 3 by some assessments. The area was once owned by King Leopold II of Belgium and subsequently functioned as a military hospital during World War I. The Countess, Therese Vitali, purchased the estate in 1919 and refurnished it. Nonetheless, the exquisite Palladian home we see today was designed by Ogden Codman Jr., an American architect and interior decorator. Villa Leopolda, which has housed everyone from monarchs to business tycoons over the years, is a significant part of European history thanks to its unique combination of royal heritage and cutting-edge, outstanding construction and interior design. The top 6 is 105-carat Koh-i-Noor diamond, which cost about $591 million. The Indian diamond that has become a star of London's crown jewels has a dark history linked to colonial subjugation. Despite the ill luck that appeared to follow its owners, the diamond was extracted from alluvial deposits in India and was deemed sacred by Hindu mythology. Before making its way to the British crown jewels in the mid-1800s, the Koh-i-Noor diamond, as it was later dubbed, was caught up in a web of intrigues at the Indian court. Queen Victoria finally received the gem as a personal treasure. The crown was recently in the spotlight when it was put on the coffin of Queen Elizabeth II during her burial. The top 5 is B-2 Spirit, a long-range multi-role bomber which cost $1.3 billion. The B-2 Spirit is a versatile bomber capable of dropping both conventional and nuclear missiles. It is capable of instantly deploying massive firepower anywhere in the world, even against well-defended targets. It is a significant technological advancement and a turning point in the United States bomber modernization program. To this day, its ability to avoid air defenses and threaten lethal retaliation makes it a powerful fighting force and deterrence. Because of its low observability, the aircraft may fly at higher altitudes more freely, increasing its range and offering better views for its sensors. The top 4 is Antilia Mansion, which cost about $2 billion. According to Forbes's list of billionaires for 2022, Mukesh Ambani is the second richest individual in India, one of the 5 richest persons in Asia, and the 8th richest person in the world. The Reliance Industries owner is well known for owning some of the most costly products. Mukesh Ambani's wares are remarkable, ranging from ultra-luxurious planes to a fleet of one-of-a-kind autos. Nothing, however, compares to his palace in Antilia, which is valued second only to the British royal family's official residence, Buckingham Palace. The luxurious house is an unrivaled landmark in India's economic capital, Mumbai, and has a stature unrivaled in the city. The top 3 is Hubble Space Telescope, which cost about $2.1 billion. Despite its age and small size, the Hubble Space Telescope remains one of the best telescopes ever built. The 2.4-meter Hubble mirror is about par for the course for contemporary research telescopes, with optics reaching the end of their 3rd decade of usage. This stands in sharp contrast to the gigantic 8 to 10 meters ground-based telescopes that have been erected and the much larger ones that are planned for the future. Nonetheless, the Hubble Space Telescope consistently outperforms some of the most sophisticated ground-based sensors. The top 2 is History Supreme Yacht, which cost about $4.8 billion. We've seen some extravagant boats, but nothing beats the 100-foot History Supreme. According to reports, the buyer is Robert Cook, the rich creator of Shangri-La Hotel and Resorts. Aside from that, the yacht's engine is regarded as one of the best in the world. Gold-plated rooms are standard, and guests are given every convenience conceivable. They have access to a wide range of facilities, including swimming pools, dance floors, movie theaters, bars, and lounges. Moreover, the boat's owners can board in color via helicopter. The top 1 is the International Space Station, which cost about $150 billion. When we hear the phrase, the most costly item ever built, our minds instantly go to the Burj Khalifa, the Taj Mahal, or even a jet fighter aircraft. You might be surprised to hear that none of them is the correct answer. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the International Space Station has the highest development and construction expenses, totaling $150 billion. The ISS is the world's biggest modular space station, and it costs NASA $4 billion a year to run. Every day, a reality TV program is displayed on enormous screens in Houston, Moscow, and Munich mission control centers. It's the least uninteresting program you could watch. There's no danger, suspense, or romance. You could get lucky and spot an astronaut floating by the camera in space. This depicts daily life on the platform, with astronauts living and working together. Never before has space appeared so commonplace. As a result, the ISS is unquestionably an exceptional demonstration of human engineering and inventiveness. This incredible structure flies at almost 17,000 miles per hour as it rounds the Earth. The most expensive things in the world are often purchased by the ultra-rich who can afford to indulge in opulence and luxury. From yachts to paintings, cars, watches, and handbags, these items are worth millions of dollars and are owned by only a handful of people in the world. While these items are out of reach for most people, they serve as a reminder of the power of wealth and the allure of luxury. Thanks for watching this video.